This video is brought to you in conjunction with Hand Cannon Online.
Hi, my name's Mike, and I'm playing the Trollkin Gendon. He's a mighty fellcaller pugilist. So Gendon has been on his own for the last couple of years. One morning he woke up after a pretty heavy night of drinking with some Northkin fire eaters, and found that he didn't recognise any of his surroundings. He had no idea how he'd even got there. He was completely unfazed by this, so just sort of stood up, dusted himself off, and walked out the door, and he's sort of been walking ever since.
Hi, my name's Lee, and my character's name is Cole Nar. He is a gifted arcane mechanic and man-at-arms Rulik dwarf. His backstory is quite simple. He is part of the Nar clan, which is well known in the Rulik Empire for mining and creating weapons. But, unfortunately, he lives in his brother's shadow, so he's decided to go off adventuring to get his name noticed, and also to get his father's respect and his brother's respect.
Okay, I'm Rich. I'm a gobber. Character's name is Murdoch. He has, at the moment, a warjack called RK85. After about the 6th attempt, he stopped naming them officially, so he just gave them numbers instead because it was easier. And now he's on about the 85th attempt. He's a skilled gobber with field mechanic and bounty hunter. And basically, from a young age, he found a talent for building warjacks and enjoyed it, and then very quickly used the warjack strength to capture bounties, as he found out that was a half decent way of earning money. He can't afford to turn anything down at the moment, so gets himself into a couple of dodgy situations because he takes questionable jobs.
Gendon, our mighty Trollkin warrior, went to a local blacksmith's and bought some armor, which he truly needed after the first scenario, and upgraded some of his stats to be more of an intimidating force. Cole went out and bought some capacitors for his mighty warhammer, because it needed a new capacitor. And like Gendon also, he upgraded his arcane mechanic stat so he could help repair RK85. Murdoch repaired his trusty warjack companion RK85. Or should we call it 86? No, it's 85 because it wasn't truly destroyed. And he upgraded his sneaking stats and took on a bounty in the local area, of which these guys are staying at. And he handled it without a hitch, and earned a bit of money. Now, several weeks have passed from the events of our first Warbands adventure, and they have been called by their employer in the ranks of Signar. He has given them information about a possible location and a name of an individual which led to their capture on the battlefield. So sit back, grab a pint, and enjoy, because we are going to join our heroes for their next adventure. Trouble at the Docks.
Go on, so the Duke explains to you that the commander, he was a Duke.
He was a Duke?
He was a Duke.
A Duke, sorry.
Whichever way you want to say it. If you, basically, he was there on aid to help out with the fight. The flank that fell was due to Baron Facio's men. One of them took an acid vial to the face, and the Baron ran, scared.
Oh, okay, so that's why he fled.
And because they saw that flank's leader run, the entire flank ran, and that's why you all got captured, and it was classed as a disaster.
What a dick. That's the best way of putting it. I couldn't put it any better.
Now, the Duke has sent word that he's heard of underhanded dealings that this Baron is doing currently with, not sure which side, or whether it's Signar or Kadar, but he's pocketing money himself.
Dick.
All he's aware of is that beer barrels are being used to transport something that isn't beer from the current dock towards Kadar borders.
Well, that's an outrage. Beer barrels are only for beer.
Yeah, your character will be really passionate about this, actually.
So he is advised that you go down to the dock and investigate. If you find something wrong, you can alert the city guard to your aid. The problem is there are mercenary parties currently down at the dock patrolling the areas.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
Do we, from the information we know, do the mercenary, are they paid by the Duke, or are they just mercenary people just hanging out?
Not information he has currently.
Okay, alright, so he might be working for them.
Don't forget the skills you guys have as well.
Yeah.
Can I try and intimidate him?
Intimidate the Duke.
Yeah, to get some more information.
Go
out of
on,
him.
roll the physical.
This is the nice guy.
This is the guy. That's
Not the
This
dickhead.
is the
This
guy.
is not
that's-
Not the dick.
No, this
The
is the
Baron's
guy. This
the
is
dickhead.
This is
He's
the
giving
Duke,
us-
the commander.
He's trying to help. This
This is
giving
electric
the
rock
information.
Oh,
Troll man,
Yeah.
troll, calm down, man, calm down.
right.
This guy is like, I'm going to kill everything.
Calm it, no. It's right, he's telling us the
Roll the
information.
dice and find out if you can intimidate him.
No, I think
No,
he's telling the
you
truth.
know, somebody who's telling us. No,
He's told you all the
do
information
we-
he can. He suggests that you might want to go have a chat with the locals or such and see what you want to do.
What kind of, does he know anything further about the mercenaries, such as like what kind of, is it just humans or could it be a
They
mixture of
are,
everything?
as far as he knows, just ex-military people that are hired to protect the dock and walk around regularly.
Okay, that sounds fun. That's fun.
so they're just innocent people.
Patrollers.
So let's try not to kill everybody.
What?
This guy. I think.
I've
'cause-
just upgraded my streetwise and my intimidation.
Oh yeah, and also
So-
you have armor.
So do you want to
Well,
try and find a local
let's,
folks to intimidate?
let's go chat to the locals.
I think
Let's
we
go-
should, I
let's
think
go
we
and
should go
chat.
to the locals. I think, you know, with you and your beer, you could entice
we-
some mercs to try
So-
out a home brew.
See what the word
Can
on
you
the
roll
street is.
your boosted physical stat in if you?
Hang on. I've got. It says here. I'm now chatting to a local on the street to see what I can find out. So I've got an intimidation skill of 2.
Okay, they tell you this is who you're chatting to. You go into a local pub, like chat to a barmaid, to a local patron. What?
Oh, I want to talk to a barmaid.
This is separate. Well, let's go into a bar and chat to the guy behind the bar serving, or the barmaid, or whoever it is that's there.
What?
We've heard some some information about some shady goings on with people sneaking stuff out in beer barrels. Do you know anything about that?
You're talking to the barman
I know nothing.
You know nothing?
about shady beer barrels.
You want a beer?
Yeah, I'll have a beer, but I'd also like some information.
Then go find someone who'll give you it, not me.
Alright, can I have my intimidation roll now?
I'm pretty positive that is.
Was it strength check on your intimidation?
Yep, boosted as well.
Why am I boosted?
Because you're
So it's-
what are your skills?
Your hulking presence.
Oh, but I get another +2 for my intimidation, +2. So it's my strength, which is 8, +2 is 10, +3 dice.
Dear God, we're going to start a bar fight. This is brilliant. Oh my God!
Hello. 8 and 6 is 14 +10, 24.
The barman is intimidated by your huge size and says, alright,
Free beer first.
here's the beer,
Yep, there we go.
half price.
Half price!
Oh.
He's still a businessman.
He is a businessman, we've got to support him.
The mercenaries come down here to drink, and from what they tell me, they are just told to look after the barrels until they're picked up. I think the next pickup is tonight.
Ask him how many. We're with him, right?
Oh, don't worry.
Yeah, we are. We're
Yeah,
at the
yeah,
bar
yeah.
with him. How many people come to your bar who work for this?
Good
individual?
dozen or so down
Good
there
dozen.
at any one time.
Oh. There's 3 of them.
Plus that big mechanical jack they've got.
Oh,
Yeah.
fantastic!
What sort of do we know who comes and collects the barrels?
No, it's some trader.
Some traders. Okay.
I know they're towards Cador, and I know they're gentle with their bows. They ain't beer.
Okay. Alright. So if
Now
you look for
I'm going to go carry on serving.
Alright, thank you.
Thanks for the beer. I'm going to drink my beer now. What does that do?
Well, I assume we've got to
Really?
wait.
Nothing.
Is there
Are
nothing?
we waiting around till midnight?
So basically,
I don't
it
know
says
if
there's
we need to
half a
get
dozen or a dozen people, so we're going to probably be outnumbered,
We're definitely going to be outnumbered.
and then possibly have a jack.
Good job we got armour now.
Yeah, that's true.
So, you guys going down to the dock yet, or are you going to wait?
Are we in that?
I-
Are we not? We're not even here yet. are
You're
we?
not here. This
No,
is
we're in a bar.
this is just a rough idea of what the.
What time
Yeah,
is it, Chris?
The moment it's about 2 p.m.
So what time does it normally go night? Here.
About 7.
About 7. Should we head down to the docks and just grab a bite to eat somewhere outside so we can observe the docks and see what's
Observe
going on?
anything going on?
Yeah, because they don't know that we're working for these guys. We can just be harmless guys passing through, and if they ask us, we can be like, "We're mercenaries too." That's my interpretation of being a mercenary.
We're mercenaries too, mate.
Well, you are. You're a bloody
Plus
intimidating troll.
streetwise as well.
Yeah.
So you're going to the pub.
Yeah, let's do that.
Go. Place your bottles around there.
Are we going to go outside or should we go outside?
Am I taking my warjack with me?
I think we should leave warjacks outside.
We don't serve that kind
No,
here.
warjacks are perfectly allowed. It's just as long as the thing don't go rampant.
That's true. If we're going to bring, I'll go outside, so I don't mind staying with him if you
Well,
want.
basically, he can
No, we
just...
want to see. We want to see what people we can see and spot in the pub.
Yeah.
Okay, so you go there. I'm going to go outside and keep an eye on the dock,
Well, no,
just in case there's other
Well, no,
people,
but
because
no,
they might not come in and
If
drink.
we're trying to act naturally,
You want to be in the pub.
then let's all go drinking.
That is true.
Can only make me stronger.
And my warjack can just merrily...
Part.
See, I'm worried that I'll do that then. Yeah, we would go in the pub, wouldn't we? Because I was saying someone should keep an eye on the dock and just drink outside with his warjack.
He can still sort of see slightly through his warjack's eyes. I don't see.
no, that's...
Yeah, we're not broadcasters, mate.
Oh, so-
Jack Marshals can just shout.
Sweet. Oh wow, city guard. Or mercs.
Some mercenaries
Yeah, there's some
are
mercenaries.
standing near the barrels.
Mmm.
And some
That's a big mercenary.
they all appear to be working from different backgrounds. No generic ideas of one company or such. And then there are also patrols walking around of 3-man patrols. If you want to roll a perception, and I'll tell you how often they come around.
Okay.
Right. Perception is this.
Well,
PR.
I roll...
My perception is what? What is it?
Pleasure perception?
PR? Oh, so PR is
So,
3.
What? There's nothing adds to this. Detection, perception. Yes.
Yeah.
You get.
Oh, there we go.
oh, I've got detection.
So 4.
I've got 4. So 5, 6, 7, 6, 7, 8.
detecting stuff. This is just to find out stuff, so it's perception.
Just 3. 7. Wicked.
8. We're not really good at this.
They're in groups of 3.
So
There's a few of them.
Okay. What's the time now, Chris?
It's about 4 o'clock.
It's about 4 o'clock. When it gets dark, do they walk around with lanterns? Can they see how far we're coming from? What's the dealio
I
there?
guess we don't know yet.
'Cause
It's
Not dark, you don't
That's what
know.
I'm curious about. If
That's-
that happens. Oh, okay.
With your
Yeah,
perception
yeah.
rolls, I'm surprised you can see out of the door.
That's actually true. We're kind of getting drunk,
So-
aren't we?
What time do they start and come in the bar?
Oh, we don't know.
Oh, we didn't ask the guy then,
Is
did
there
we?
anyone in the bar with us?
There are a few patrons, just the usuals that are drunk and such. No one appears to be from outside.
Can I head outside and sit?
I
outside?
suggest we are a small group of mercenaries who are looking for work.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's good. That's a good check.
So let's see.
Chat to these guys.
Yeah. So let's go see if there is any form
Okay.
of commander or somebody who we could talk to.
There is, just here,
Oh, this guy's lying down.
one guy drunk on the floor, and what appears to be a guy in a little. In fact, I should change that. A little bit better armour.
Oh crap. That's nice.
Let's go have a word.
Do you want to
Who-
do it? Because you're
who-
more intimidating.
I can intimidate, but is that?
You don't really want to
No,
intimidate.
you could
both-
intimidate us. I'm looking for work, and you know I can handle myself. It would be a smart
that
thing
would
to
be
do.
showing.
Why don't I come
But yes.
stand next to someone a little bit better at the whole
Talking.
chatting thing, and then if it fails, I'll just intimidate him. So I'll sort of
Okay.
stand behind as a hulking presence.
Rich, do you want to do the talking? Because
Yeah, I'll go
go on,
talk.
let's do it. Do we have
So-
data? So move us outside then.
There's no
so we just
combat
walk,
here, so
walk
we can
ca-
just walk.
Yeah.
You just
So,
casually walking outside.
hello.
I mean,
Hello.
Hello, lads.
Hello.
That is the most intimidating group, just to casually go behind one
The
person.
guy reaches for his weapon. He's not happy with
Cut,
being
yeah.
crowded round.
Uh-oh.
Back up, troll. Back up.
What?
We are a couple of groups of people. Not a couple of groups.
There was
Couple
one
of people. One group of people. We're looking for work.
And
Do you have any?
do I look like I have any?
Yes.
Do you know? Yeah.
There seems to be a
To
lot
try
of
and enjoy a drink, I've got 3 morons coming up to me, asking for work. You want work?
Right.
Down the
Intimidate
docks.
Can you call it more?
This is our place.
Right, so we're just going to try and intimidate him.
Yeah, because you hate being called a moron.
I don't
I
like
would. My character is quite prideful, so I would hate being.
You know what? I'm just gonna step back and let the troll do his thing.
Right, 3 dice plus 10. 23.
Kindly intimidate the bloke.
And I,
Try
can
my
I can
best.
I can I try and hold you back and just be like, hey man, my butt arch,
Yeah.
mate.
He doesn't care.
Oh shit, he doesn't care.
I've seen worse than you.
Oh god.
Stared down more beasts and big monstrous machines.
Right,
You're nothing.
at this point, what my character would do is
Put him in the ground.
Put him into the ground. However, I imagine I will anger everybody else.
Yeah.
He continues to shuffle the cards in front of him.
If he's shuffling his cards, I'm going to pick up his alcoholic beverage.
And
And
pour some
drink
of your
it.
stuff.
I'm just going to drink it.
Because this is what your character would do, because he's a drunk. This is great. Oh boy.
The guy stands up from the table and says, "What do you think you're doing? You going to buy me another?"
Yes.
Yeah, so you can say, I will, but can we have a conversation?
Unsheathes his sword.
Unsheathes his sword.
Whoa, okay. This might have escalated quite quickly. Let's get around him for you guys.
He's throwing a punch.
Oh, you dickhead. Is he at me?
No.
Does that mean I have to initiative off with these?
No.
Because
That's a surprise. You wouldn't see it coming.
Alright,
He misses.
I'm going next.
Now you're in initiative.
Right.
Oh, now we're in initiative! That did not last long. Conversations did not last long. So initiative is your initiative.
I'm
What's
spending
your
a feat
initiative
point
though?
to
No,
re-roll
no,
that.
because you're 13, right? Down here, your initiative is 13.
17's rubbish.
Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, this is shocking. I'm
what did you
15.
get?
Well, I'm 14 plus 8.
The goblin's going first. The
Okay, he's
goblin.
going first.
Do I want to re-roll my initiative so I can just kill him? What did you get?
24. No, 22.
That's impressive for
And
a
we don't
goblin.
know what he got. Spend a feat point to re-roll my initiative roll.
Okay.
That's better.
9 and 13, 22. Okay. Better. Still not as good as you, is it?
No, both on 22.
Alright.
22. Where are you going, Rich?
2.
That's some form of Joker card.
That's
That's one. It's the ace.
That's what?
If we're both the same, how does that work?
I'm going 5th. Oh crap! This is not good.
If we're both the same initiative.
This is bad.
Technically, you roll off. Or you can decide which one goes first.
Yeah, well,
That's like the most intimidation check.
I'll let the troll go first.
He just looks at you and you're like, yeah.
What I imagine has happened is that guy went to punch me like in the jaw and it basically went and nothing happened.
Just broke his own hand.
7? What's the 7? These guys.
Oh, the patrols.
Maybe if we can get these guys dispatched, can we get back into the pub and then the combat can be over because they can't see us?
He still could go for you.
Wait a minute. This is midday. It's not even near where like 7. It's like this is 4 o'clock in the afternoon. We just started a street fight at a dock.
I didn't actually start the street fight. He threw the first punch off.
Yeah, that is
You
completely
drank
true.
his drink.
You
Yeah,
did
you
drink
did.
his drink, mate. Yeah,
You
but
did
that's
kind
what
of
your
piss him
character
off.
would have done, though.
Yeah.
Your character would have.
He
done.
wasn't drinking it, so it seemed like a waste.
It seemed like a waste. That's true.
Okay. What? So I now need to get a hit in, right?
Yeah, go for it. Punch him.
Try knocking him out. Don't try and kill him.
Well, it's the same thing. If I don't kill him, then we do the Warhammer roll and see if he gets knocked out.
You can specifically try and knock him out without hurting him.
Yeah,
you can tie him up and we can take him into the pub.
This is like the most sketchiest, brilliant thing ever. Just like we got him in, the bartender's just there like, oh bloody hell.
What the fuck?
Doesn't look shaky whatsoever.
My mat is currently 4.
It would be a strength check, wouldn't it, for knocking out?
No, you
you
basically
don't
roll
need
to
to-
hit
oh,
with
you
your
got to
minus
hit.
1 to hit.
Just punch him. He punched you. Punch him back.
Yeah, it
So
seems
I'm not using my melee weapon, I'm just using my warhammer.
You use your fist.
Use my fist.
All the big bars.
So your strength will be 8.
Or the chair.
So your power of your fist will be 8 against his armor.
Why
or his
would I not-
face. He's in armor, right?
Yeah,
he is.
Why am I not using my warhammer?
Just use your warhammer. Screw it. Let's just
Because
do it.
originally we were trying to knock him out, but now
Yeah,
This
no,
does
that's-
knock him out. The warhammer does knock him out,
Does
it
it?
doesn't kill him. It knocks you out.
What are you going to do?
That's fine. What do you want to do, Mike? We're thinking knocking out, right?
Yeah, that's why.
Let's knock him out.
Why
Because then if
knock
these
him out?
guys come over and go, what's going on? We're just like, oh, they just got into a fight, mate. He dissed his wife. And then we just say, oh, mate, these guys had a dispute about their wives. Or lifestyles. Dispute of their lifestyles. Because we don't want to say wife, because it would be funny. He's like, you ain't got a wife, mate. And I'm like, shh. More people to knock out, so it gets more inconspicuous. Why are you knocking everyone out? Seemed a good idea at the time.
Right, what? How does one knock someone out, Chris?
Basically, you can use the pommel of your sword, pistol, or such to do it. It costs a feat point to do it, and you just roll to hit. And then he suffers a damage roll with power equal to the target's strength. If he's damaged by it, I then make a roll against my physical, against your strength plus 7. If I get over it, I stay awake. If I get under it, I'm knocked unconscious.
You're 8 plus 7, so that's 15. You have to roll higher than a 15 to stay awake. It's pretty
Go
good.
for it.
So I have to spend a feat point to do it.
Feat point to do it because it's a special action.
Let's do it.
I need to hit.
Yes.
Defense what?
Defense 10.
6s. So I just boost it. I have no feat points left, but it is
If
pretty
we-
good. I might be rewarded by it for some excellent gameplay though. You never know.
There you go.
6s.
Oh, he got a crit though.
Crit.
So you got a 7. So you got a crit, so you get 1 back.
Okay.
So you successfully do it. So it's what? His strength plus 7.
No, you roll to
Oh.
do damage.
So your strength is 8.
According to this, his armor's 13.
That's not bad. You can do some damage.
Remember, that you have to do damage.
Yes,
I
you
have to do damage.
12.
I can't re-roll that, can I?
No.
12. Yeah, two twos. That's 4 and 8.
But
is 12.
it's a double, so you do get a feat point back.
I mean, that's great, but it's not particularly useful as the guy's now not knocked out.
But he just took a punch to the face.
Which didn't get through his
Which didn't bother him one bit.
So basically, you're both throwing haymakers and they're not really having any effect.
He missed, you whip. You didn't do any damage to it.
So that was your action to do that. You can do a special action.
Did you roll the additional dice for being mighty?
He didn't know.
No, I didn't know.
You always get an addition. You're always weapon master with everything, even unarmed.
There you go.
There you go. There we go. Fine, there we go.
From so.
So he.
I've got to make a roll now.
Okay. This is where we find out that I'm impervious to knockdowns or being knocked out. I used to be a professional ex-boxer.
Nobody's impervious to that.
And that is 7. And you got 15 total, isn't it?
Yeah, 8 plus 7 is.
And he's got a vitality of 7, so it's 14. You've knocked him out.
Nice.
So we've now got one unconscious guy, one half drunk on the floor, and 3 patrols.
The Jack, we can between the Jack and everyone else, we can move them out to behind that wall.
Yeah.
Can't we?
Is that, for example, there is a door I can see there. Can they see through that door?
Yes.
Oh, that's a door.
Well, I would say they're a patrol, so they're probably going to walk around there anyway.
Ah, well, we'll
They
just-
are, but that gives us. We could drag them into. Oh no, there's loads of people in the pub, weren't there?
There's a few.
Yeah, but
I think so, people-
has anybody in the pub seen just what's
The
happened?
barman has.
Oh, okay.
He's not going to come past me though, is he?
Hell no.
No, so
He
let's,
gave you a free
so-
beer. He gave you a half-price beer.
so let's drag him and the drunk bloke, pretending that simply they're both drunk.
I'm going to
Then
stay
sit them
outside.
down in the
I'm going to
corner.
stay outside
Yeah,
with your
sit
Jack, just in case anyone
Yeah.
tries to come into the pub.
And then we can sit them down in the corner of the bar and have a word.
Yeah, because you're intimidating.
Strength test, please.
Well, it's all yours.
Well, your Warjack can help.
Yeah,
can't it?
Warjack.
Oh no, your Warjack isn't activated, right? We need it activated.
That's alright, don't worry about that now.
Oh, okay.
Strength check to move him.
Your strength
This is technically a combat, isn't it? So am I not done?
No, at the moment I'm quite happy with you taking the strength check.
Okay.
Strength
The
check.
combat, as far as I'm concerned, was with them.
14 and a
7, was it strength 7, 13.
Yeah, you can I'll go for his arm, so that's probably the way. So you can drag him in. And the other go.
So
the other guy.
The other guy's passed out on the floor.
I'm just going to
so-
leave him there.
So we're good.
No, we'll
dragging
bring him there as well.
inside.
Is that another guy? You need a roll to get that guy.
No, don't worry. You each both got him, so.
I think the best thing for you when you go in is probably yell at people and say, "Get out!" to clear the bar.
No,
And then throw the barman some
keep
money.
things friendly, because if nobody else has realised what's going on yet, we'll just...
Then we can just have a little chat.
Yeah.
Are you staying outside?
I'm going to stay outside just in case anyone decides to rock up and be like, "Hey, we need to get in the bar," and I'll be like, "Hey, man."
So you're leaving the smooth talking to me and Rich?
Yeah, because if he tries to come out, I'll also
Alright.
smash him in the face.
I guess.
So you guys have all got in. These guys are going to continue their
Patrolling.
patrolling.
Maybe good at smooth talking chaos.
If not, I can smash him in the face.
3 of them.
They're not Kaiser assassins, they're just random. They could be. Oh crap! Defense ridiculous.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll boost a hit, set them on fire. There, they go down. Armor 11, mate. There's my Kador tactic for the day. There's my fact, even.
Right.
Okay. So they have no idea about that. That just happened, possibly.
Yeah. Did they see anything, Chris? Did that?
Oh, we don't know. We don't
No,
know.
I suppose.
Okay. You perception roll to find out.
Can I see if they were
You can
looking?
make a perception roll. See
I'm
if
going
they
to boost this
saw anything.
just to make sure. I'm going to spend a feat point to
What's
do
your
this.
perception?
My perception is 3. Okay, that's 13.
Okay. As far as you can tell, the ones closest to you may have heard a scuffle.
Okay.
No one else seems to give it up.
Oh,
I
cool.
was going to say, do they care?
Yeah.
Is this bloke any part of them whatsoever?
That's all we know, isn't it?
We could have just accidentally just picked up a random guy.
We don't know. All right.
Well, let's have a chat.
That,
To obviously now the drunk bloke,
to the
because...
drunk bloke. Do we intimidate the drunk bloke first? and
No,
then-
no, no. He's drunk, so you could just be like, "Hey, we're here for the shipment," and if he
Let's-
doesn't know
let's-
anything.
let's-
yeah.
let's
But I don't know what I'm
let's
doing. I'm not
buy
here.
a
I'm going to be
drink.
quiet. I'm not here.
Because that normally works.
I'll go over to the barman and get another half-price drink for the guy, and bring it back over. So that they cost me a bit.
Barman says, "What the bloody hell are you doing?"
The
Who
guys
are
outside just got into a bit of a scuffle, so we've brought them in to separate them and have a cool off, because we don't want any trouble around here, obviously.
Because
So
we're trying to.
So we're just gonna
You
go
have
out.
no idea what you've just done.
Okay, intimidate the barman and
No,
ask,
that's-
Who's
what,
he?
what,
Tell him why,
what,
who's that
what
guy?
have we done?
Why? What have we done? Who's that guy?
That's the captain of the guard. You've just knocked out.
That is freaking hilarious. I can't believe we just did that.
Well, guys, what can I say? What a start to our second adventure / scenario here on Bleeped Up Productions and on Iron Kingdom's Adventures. If you guys like this, please leave a like. It's always appreciated. The more likes we get, hey, the more people get to see this really cool series that we're excited to bring to you. Also, leave a comment below and tell us your thoughts on should we have handled that situation better? Probably. But hey, Gendon likes to punch things, so we just let him do it. Also on the screen, when the next episode is live, that will be part 2 of this scenario. You can click the thumbnail on the screen right now, and if it's live already, hey, why don't you go check it out right now. So guys, you can hit us up on Facebook and Twitter. The links are in the description. And until next time, guys, take care, have a good one, and let's see how we get out of this crazy, crazy predicament here on Iron Kingdom's Adventures.